Yo, 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 yo. That was crazy, right? Hit that like button, yo. There was really so many more topics to talk about. 2800. I ain't gonna make this live long, yo. Because this actually is a old conversation that I don't think, was ever fully, hold on. I don't think it was ever fully explained, right? So I need everybody hit the like button, share the live. I ain't got a whole lot of time for real. But it need to be talked about. And we gonna get to all that. I'm not even. It don't even matter if they was there or not. You know what I mean? Yo, it don't even matter if they was there or not. That ain't even a narrative. That ain't even the angle I'm going at with this. You feel me? I'm sure they was there. But what was that, last week or 2 weeks ago? The whole internet was running with this narrative that Durk went to court and wasn't nobody there. Right? I just watched a video from the dude, I think his name Loon. My cousin sent it to me. Y'all know I don't be watching these niggas. My cousin sent it to me, right? And he was talking about how, people forget about you when you're in jail. Which is true. Yo, but and that's why it's imperative, to have people on this internet to discuss these cases that actually been through similar situations. Because if not, people would never get a clear understanding of the situations that be discussed. So let me tell you something. Durk is locked up in California, yo. California. His family is from Chicago. He lives in Atlanta. Every court date isn't important. Yo, sometimes you can go to court, right? You can have a court date and you'll never leave the bullpen. You heard me. There's been times I had court dates and I told my mother not to come. Why? Because there's no reason to be there. Yo, you gotta understand, people is putting their life on pause to go to these court hearings. So if it's a court date that's not really relevant, or hold no real relevance to the case, or a court date that's going to last 10, 15 minutes, I'ma say, man, don't come. And a lot of times they be like, well, don't come, man. I'll be alright. And that happens a lot in court, y'all. That happens a lot, when you fighting criminal cases. It could have been, let's say they didn't come, even though his family did come. But let's say they didn't. I'm willing to bet he told them not to. You know how many court dates you gonna have when you fighting a criminal case, a serious criminal case? In a year time frame, you might have 5, 6 court dates, which means every time you go to court, people have to stop what they doing, call off work, miss money, miss appetite. Man, fuck no. You stay there, I'll be good here, and I explain that shit to you afterwards, man. It's that simple. It ain't that, people forgot about. I guarantee come trial time, the court date gonna be fucking packed. But ain't nobody got time, or I wouldn't make nobody come to every single one of my court dates. Nope. No, hell no. You got your own life to live. I found myself in this situation. Y'all can sit this one out. Now, if it's a bail hearing or anything like that, yeah, come, because we need support. But if it's just a regular motions hearing, we'll be talking about the logistics of the case and, witness testimony, man, you ain't got to come to that shit, man. You ain't got, we just going over paperwork. We having a scheduling conference. We trying to pick out court dates. You don't got to come to that. I would rather you not come. I would be upset that you called out of work or stop whatever you're doing to come up here. And you gotta keep in mind, that Durk is in California, which means people gotta book flights, people gotta get hotels. Like, man, fuck out of here, y'all. And it be pissing me off that there's so many people on this internet that say they from the streets, and don't know that. Like, yo, that is, like, how the fuck you don't know that? But, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, yo. Today, I just been sitting back. You know, I be at work, so I be online watching things I typically don't normally watch. I just been sitting back watching some of these videos and some of these takes, and I be like, yo, these guys have no fucking clue. No clue as to how none of these things work. But they get views, they got followers, people subscribe, and they're being misled, yo. They not giving real information, y'all. I've told my mother not to come to court. I done had court dates when I never went upstairs. So what happens in that situation? You tell your family to come to court, and you don't even make it upstairs. They sitting in the courtroom the whole time. They don't even see you, man. And that happens, y'all. That happens depending on what you're going, depending on what the court proceeding is about. Well, wherever he lived, Atlanta, Miami, I don't care if he moved to New Mexico. It ain't even about where he lived. It's about the fact that, yo, you don't want your family coming to every court date. You just don't. It's too pricey. It costs too much. Save the money. Tell the shit going on. You got lawsuits going on and everything. Save the money, man. Hold on, y'all. I gotta wipe this windshield off real quick. This shit dirty. Yeah, though, y'all. Like, I ain't even want to make this video real long, for real. I just be watching some of the things that's going on the internet and listening to some of these takes, and it's like, yo, what the fuck do these niggas be talking about? Like, yo, where you niggas is from? Like, yo, y'all resume can't be with it. Yo, some cities is just slow. So a guy can be from the streets of his city, but his city is slow. You know what I mean? Like, the streets that he from don't compare to some of these other streets in these other cities. So their takes, even though they might be from the streets, that shit don't be valid, y'all. Like, niggas just be saying anything. Like, yo, that is common fucking sense. If you ever had a real court case, you're gonna tell your people not to come to certain court dates. It's that simple. Where the fuck this girl car at? Where the fuck she go at? What car is it? Oh, right there. That didn't stop me. I ain't even supposed to be doing this shit. Yo, but let me do this, y'all. I just wanted to say that real quick. Yo, make sure y'all share that live. Hit the like button.